Hi there, Bill Wayno here, and we're coming at you live from Myrtle Beach, and we're going to do not only a product review, but a performance review. Why?
Well, we've only been in the camper for 2 weeks now, 2 weeks tomorrow. The first week was at the rally, so we really just moved everything in and then enjoyed all of our friends from the rally. This week, we've got to really live in it and experience all the things that sold us on this camper.
So we're going to go through a few things that we just love, and brand new for 2026 as well. So here we go.
This is not new for the 26, but it is certainly an item that was a selling factor on this unit. The TV, the refrigerator, the little entertainment center. It's just fabulous when you have friends over to camp with, or you're just sitting out here watching TV.
This is one of my favorites, and that is the composite stairs here. As you can see, they are a composite. They are extremely strong, but lightweight. One of the big complaints we had with our other group was these are so heavy, they started putting these gas struts here just to lift them up. This one is a two-finger lift up there. There you go. They're just really light. We love the safety rail. Why? It's because this one serves as not only a safety rail for a handrail, but it serves as an additional safety lock for your door. This is a brand new award-winning hitch pin for 2026. And it's spring. That kind of replaces that airbag there. And you know, that you always had to adjust. It has a shock absorber as well. This is two things that I love about the 2026 model. First of all, you have the road armor suspension. I'm going to try to get that. There you go. Also, it comes with wet bolts and heavy-duty shackles, and the mechanism for the slides are the through-frame 2-bar ram slides. So that's pretty cool too.
One of my selling factors was I love the new updated skins they put on here. The design just looks so sleek to me, and the high gloss finish is crazy shiny, and they put the trim and the skirting all the same color, so you have kind of this monochromatic color. It just emphasizes the luxury of the camper.
Also, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the upgrades we did to our 2026 RKE. First off, it's the frameless windows. We did the frameless windows. I think they look really cool. We also went with 2 chill cubes. You can have that upgraded at the dealer when you order it. And we went ahead and put 2 more Future Solution solar panels on there, bringing the solar capability up to 880 watts of solar.
Okay, now not all of these things are new with the 26 model, but are certainly selling factors that make you want to buy this unit, whether it's a 25 or 26. Of course, the storage cabinet is not new, but a big factor for everybody who needs more storage when they're camping. You can't pass that up. We love the table here. You've got the poles supporting it. That is new for the 26 model. For people that sit with their knees under the table, this is a win, because I couldn't sit with the ones that mount to the side. I would bump my knees on the side. Bill pushes up on the table when he gets up. That's not good when they're mounted to the side of your wall. So we're really thrilled to see them go back to the poles. And this isn't new with the 26, but we are really, really enjoying our drawers. That's kind of one drawer storage there for you. The solid composite cabinet is new for the 26 model. Really gives you that residential feel. Same with the cabinets and the 2-tone coloring. It looks very residential, very high class. Yes, I was worried about the glass in the cabinets. I saw them and I was like, oh my, I don't keep nice cabinets. I'm gonna have to buy blackout stuff to put on the inside. But you can see, I don't keep clean cabinets. Bright colors everywhere after the trip, that when these are closed, you can't see in there. So I'm sold. I had to say I was wrong on that. Again, everybody loves this. Not new with our model, but certainly a selling factor again. We've used that many times. One of the biggest changes here is the 25 came with the 16 cubic foot refrigerator. The 26 will not. There were some concerns with boondocking power, stuff like that. So we do have the 10.4 cubic foot refrigerator, which is way bigger than what we're used to, and we still have plenty of room. So we're happy with that. It's cooling wonderfully, which gave you a little bit more storage here because they were able to make these a little bit bigger, I believe. And by making the refrigerator smaller, they were able to give you this cute little cubby over here that you'll have to see. Little storage place there, kind of fun. Another feature, because the refrigerator was made a little bit smaller, we're able to get a huge seat here. It basically has space for 3 people. 2 of them are still the massage heat, so it's pretty cool. Nice features, but it is a larger couch here. Of course, you have the fold-out couch, which is not new to our model, but the color scheme in here is, we love it. We've got the solid countertops, the marble backsplash. It looks very residential with the 2-tone colors. I like to change up our design quite a bit, so the 2 tones lets me have that feature where I can go all over the place with my colors by not just having one color. One other thing I forgot to mention is the barn sink that the farmhouse sink they used. They did do that in a dark stainless steel, which is really cool. And the finishes, they've done the flat black with some brass fixtures. I think that looks pretty cool. Now let's go up to the bathroom and I'll show you a few things up there that are a little different for the 26 than the 25. You've got the finishes again. You've got the matte black there, pretty cool little sink. And I'm not sure about the 25, but the medicine cabinet here has been recessed some. You won't bump your head when you bend her down. Mine's kind of messy again, but you've got a lot of space there. Oh, look at that. And
look at that.
this is new in the 26. This used to be on the other side of the wall in the bedroom. We'll show you why they moved it there in a minute. But they put this wood piece here where your hanging things are there. That's pretty cool. Of course, everyone knows about the pantry where you can put your linens. That's the fabulous change.
One thing I'd like to address is, man, I'll tell you what, the instant water heater, everybody was freaking me out a little bit about that because we like to boondock, but let me tell you, where they place it is about 2 feet away from the shower. So what happens is, I take and I turn that to 105 degrees. I don't touch the cold at all, just the hot. I just turn that on, and when I go to flip that off to save water, to lather up, it literally takes 20 seconds to go from cold to hot again to 105 degrees. So really there's not much water being wasted at all. In the 26 RKE, it is amazing. It'll be an amazing boondocking model, I believe.
Okay, the main change in the bedroom from the 25 to the 26, which is a big deal for us, may not be for some. The 25 came with a queen size bed. In the 26 model, they were able to put a king size bed in, and you can see here you've got a lot of space. I can still get around the edges. We have changed the mattress to a 10-inch Dynasty. It still fit fine. I think they cut the end tables down just a little bit, but not enough that you're going to notice it. The wardrobe was a huge selling factor for us, which it is also prepped for washer and dryer, as you know. We've got the shelf pushed up. We probably will never use washer and dryer, but the hanging storage and the 3 drawers here are just something I can't even believe they were able to fit in here. So excited about that. You'll notice that the biggest change, one of the biggest change in putting a king size bed in is they could not put a swinging door in anymore, but they were able to put in a barn door in its place. Which again, we got rid of the wood piece here that you'll find in the 25 models. That is in the bathroom now. And the only difference here is now our TV mount is on the side by the window. At first we were a little worried about that, but it's turned out that it works perfect. Plus, if it were here, I'd probably run into it every day trying to get through here. So we kind of like it over here after all anyway.
But I'll tell you what, I think the 2026 model is definitely a grand slam home run with the instant water heater, with all the really cool features that they have. Also, I just wanted to go briefly through the controls here, and they are analog, which is a big plus to us. No more in command, so it's just analog switches. And the ceiling fan, which is right there, wave Tabby, woo! Okay, so here's the ceiling fan. We got the battery heaters if you're camping in the wintertime. Furnace controls, which furnace works great, and the LED lights, which are also dimmable in the bedroom as well. There's the bedroom. Boop.
A lot of people might think these cabinets are too high. What am I going to ever do with them? We do carry like a 6-inch step stool that folds really flat in here. By using it, we have these cabinets, and we are able to now store some backup materials that we weren't able to store before and have to go to the store and buy them all the time, like our toilet papers. We've got our important
Toilet paper.
Toilet our important papers, you know, things we don't use all the time but like to have up here. Then it's nice to have that area, and then we also use this for more linens.
And the top there is that towel holder in the bathroom. Okay, I just wanted to make a brief comment on the 2025 models and should you buy one? Well, they're few and far between right now because they stopped making them. They're going into their 2026 models. But if you can, and it works for you, maybe you should. Number one is the price savings. The costs are down. They're pre-tariff, pre-price increase type models, so you can save a considerable amount of money purchasing a 2025 model. Reason number two, if you're not going to be a boondocker, well, you can get that 16-foot cubic foot refrigerator. So, I mean, you know, that's just a huge refrigerator if you're not going to do a lot of boondocking. If you're boondocking, you might want that 10.4 and save a little bit of that energy there. The third reason would be, you know, that king-size bed. They put a king-size bed in the 2026 model. We have some people that are in our 22 MLS owners group that switch their king out for a queen size. Now, if you're one of those queen size bed people, you might want to look for one of those 2025 models. Well, that's it for the product and performance review. I got to tell you, the Helux hitch pin and the road armor, it is a dream to pull. It's like you don't even feel it back there. It's wonderful. It's better than the 22 MLS, I believe, on our gas mileage.
Yeah, our gas mileage has been at about the same, if not a little bit better, pulling this over our travel trailer that we had and loved.
Yeah.
But we're getting into this. We're loving the space that's here. Can't wait to really take it out. This is our first week, and we've got many more trips planned, and can't wait to get to them and get everything in place and figure out our storage and stuff like that.
That's right. So we appreciate you guys watching this. We love each and every one of you, and we will talk to you a little bit later. Bye-bye now.
One of the best features, all this open space.